Hello, everybody. This is Jenny Gonzalez with Keller Williams Corona. It is Friday, almost noon, and I thought I needed to come on here because there's a lot of information out there right now that needs to be given. I'm hoping that this is an educational time. What I am seeing right now, I am reaching out to homeowners and they really don't know what their home value is worth. So when I give that to them, they're really surprised and want something to back that up, and I have that. But I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about the moratorium that is coming up in September, and I want to talk about our 2-year rule when it comes to buyers and sellers, agents and brokers, to protect you and your family, whether you're a buyer or seller in this market. Why? Because people are they're removing contingencies for inspections, for appraisals, for loan. There's all kinds of stuff going on right now. So first, let's talk about the moratorium. No, it is not going to be extended. As of a couple of weeks ago, people should have already been getting notice, but they don't have notice yet. Some of them have already gotten notice. I have noticed over the last 30 days that we have REO properties that have sold. We have short sale properties that have sold, which means people owe more on the property than they have equity in the property, which in this market where everybody's paying so much over list price, I really do not see how someone can get in that big of trouble. It has to be something financial, whether they're trying to pay off all their cars and everything under the sun and with the rates that they had, and then they decided they were in trouble. I don't know. But I personally have done short sales for a very long time. My first listing in 1998 was actually a short sale listing. And it was a couple in their 30s, and I was able to do it. And they had a first and a second loan, and I was able to do that for them. And they thought it was wonderful and came back. But you know what? I don't want people to do that. I want you guys to take advantage of the equity that you have right now. Buy something else and be happy. Because if you are stressed right now about making that payment in September when the moratorium is over, then it's too late. And you know, if you try and get an agent in there to quickly get it done and you're in hasten, I have seen homes that are worth $780,000, and now they're down to $715 because they're desperate. I don't want people to lose out on 60, 70 grand because they're desperate to sell their house. I don't want to see that. I want it to be a seamless process. Start now in your planning. Let me help you plan that move. You also can buy a home before you sell your home on a home swap program. They actually give you the money and they pay your mortgage on your other home while you're in your new home. It could be a new construction. It can be out of state. It doesn't matter. I also want to talk about Prop 19 a little bit. I want to make sure I'm going to be having an educational series with my partner. I'm going to talk about Prop 19, who can use it, who can't, why it's so wonderful right now, because family is everything, and it's really because of family that it got passed. And then I want to talk about the 2-year rule. So you have all these people now putting offers in on homes, and they're putting an offer saying they're not going to have an appraisal done. They're not going to trust an appraiser, but it's going to have to be done anyways unless it's cash. They're waiting their inspections, whether it be a home inspection, a termite inspection, a septic inspection if there's a septic, roof inspections, mold inspections, all these things that are done by a professional. And if you are a first-time home buyer, I can get up to $400 back to you at close of escrow from our board because they're giving grants of $400 towards home inspections. They're reimbursing you at close of escrow. So there's no reason to not have a home inspection. And if an agent is telling you that you can't have a home inspection and to waive the home inspection, you know what? If you put that home inspection, you put that you're not going to have a home inspection on the purchase contract, you still can do the home inspection. You still can get out. But what happens? you're probably going to lose part of your deposit because you waived all this stuff. Instead, why don't you say, hey, within 5 days, I'll have it done and we will know. And push that because it really is important. Why? Because the 2-year rule. So you buy a property and you've spent 30, 40,000 over what it's worth to buy the property, and you didn't get your home inspection done, and all of a sudden your pipes are bursting. All of a sudden there's a leaky roof. All of a sudden the air conditioner is not working. All of a sudden all these things are going on in the house, and you find out there's termites and there's $5,000 worth of work. Who do you think they're going to go to? First, they go to their agent. Then if their agent can't handle it, which I personally, I've had this before. I've had electricians go in and say that they're electricians and do $800 worth of work. Come to find out it's not done legally, but it's behind the wall, so the seller doesn't know. So I get involved and settle things with everybody. Everybody worked out. I had another one where they didn't fix the roof. As soon as it started raining, we couldn't get up on the roof and see if it was done. But afterwards, when the rain came, all of a sudden I'm on the phone with the other agent to say, hey, they didn't fix the roof. And I tell you, it took less than a week for my buyer to get a check for that repair of that roof. So if you're going to be waiving all these things, in 2 years, Mr. or Mrs. Seller, you're going to have a problem because there's no inspections to prove otherwise. There's nothing to prove other than what you say. And buyers are going to start coming back and saying, hey, what about this? Hey, what about that? That's what happened back at our last time we had a little bump in the road. There were lawsuits galore. It didn't matter if it was because of a short sale. It didn't matter if it was because of the solar stuff that people were, the hero program that everybody has to pay off before their home can sell now. Do you know how many people got put out of selling their homes because of a program on solar because they weren't educated? And now all of the programs with loans, you either have to have a lease, and the lease has to be approved, or it has to be paid off. So things have changed. And if you don't have an agent that knows things that are changing now and are going to continue to change, then you got to be stuck with that agent. I personally believe I have not had any problems with appraisals. I have not had any problems with home inspectors, calling things out and then just notifying the buyer, you know what, is this house worth it or is it not? And to the agents out there, please stop telling your sellers to do the things that are going to get them in trouble down the road, because we don't need this in this industry. I really, really can't wait until we have homes that are priced the way they're supposed to be priced, and we negotiate a couple thousand over, a couple thousand under, and everybody's happy, and we don't have all this stress. But in the meantime, I'm the professional here that you can trust. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and go on my website at jennygSellsHomes.com, and you can see all my reviews. I'm called Relentless, I'm called Wonderful, I'm called Professional. And relationships matter to me. So if you're looking to buy or sell, or even if you have any questions about something in the past that happened, or the goals that you have that you really want to do, give me a call. So here's my information right here. I'm at 951-316-0374. My license number is 01249788, and I've been licensed since 1998. And again, my website is jennygSellsHomes.com. I think you should go on there. It actually tells you can click on Riverside, you can click on Corona, you can click on Lake Elsinore, and click on Norco, whatever you want to do, and it'll show you those homes. Or you can shoot me a little line, let me know, and it'll tell me that you're in there, and I can set you up on emails on what's coming up in the market in your area, whether you're selling or buying. Pops up right away, and then you can contact me right from there. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. It's going to be a great Friday because I got my mindset gone. So anyways, you guys have a blessed day. And if you need anything, don't forget to let me know and just call me.